Are you feeling behind when it comes to money? I want you to know that it's not too late. Hey, I'm Lorianne King. I am a money coach, and in this video, we're going to talk about how it's not too late to take control of your finances. Now, let's start by talking a little bit about how maybe you found yourself here. As children, most women are not raised with the expectation that they will be the ones managing the money. And as a result, they are not prepared to manage the money. Most of us were not taught how to invest, or how a 401k works, or why credit card debt is so bad for your financial health. So when we grow up and suddenly have the responsibilities of managing our day-to-day money, figuring out how to pay bills, save, and invest enough money for retirement, well, if you were never taught what to do, it's inevitable that a few mistakes will be made. As a money coach, I hear from women all the time who ask if it's too late for them. They wonder if they're ever going to be able to be debt-free, if they're ever going to be able to retire, if the number in their bank account will always seem too low. And they're worried that they will feel this financial stress for the rest of their lives. The good news is the answer is no. It is never too late to turn your finances around. We live in a world with unlimited possibilities, and while your path forward may not look traditional, I promise you there is a path forward. In this video, I'm going to explain why it isn't too late and how you can fix your financial problems no matter your age. First, your past does not dictate your future. Perhaps you've made poor financial decisions in the past, or you had bad things happen to you that really set you back. You maybe didn't even know at the time that you were making decisions that were going to make your future life harder. But somehow, perhaps you have found yourself in a situation where you do not have as much money saved as you need. That is a result of the past. And the past is the past. You can let it go. You do not need to beat yourself up about it because there's nothing you can do about the past. But there are things that you can start doing today to create a new future. And to do them, it really helps to let go of the past first. I want you to think about this exact moment, right now in this video with you and me, as an opportunity for a fresh start. You can adopt healthier money habits. You can learn how to manage your money. You can start building wealth, and you can do it starting today. And if any negative thoughts start to creep back in, like, I don't know how to manage money, or I have no self-control when it comes to spending, replace them with more positive thoughts, like, I am learning how to make informed money decisions, or I'm making progress towards my future. Do not let your financial past haunt you. Focus on what you can control in the present so that you can build a brighter future. Because you are not stuck. Nothing in life is guaranteed. That can be a scary thought, but it's also incredibly liberating. It means that the way things are now is not the way that they need to stay. When it comes to your finances, you have so many choices available to you to create a workable situation. But people often have done things for so long in a particular way that they don't realize how many options they really have. So when it comes to things like increasing your income and decreasing your expenses, there are actually a ton of options available to you. And you can shift your income and spending habits dramatically. It might take a little creativity. Now let's do an example. Let's say you own your home and the mortgage payments on it are making saving for retirement difficult. So to alter your financial situation, let's think of some options. You could sell your home and downsize to a smaller place. You could sell your home and move to a state that has a lower cost of living. You could sell your home and move into an RV and travel for your golden years. Or you could keep your home and get a roommate. You could keep your home and rent a room out on Airbnb. You could keep your home and move into a smaller place and rent out your existing home to someone else. Or you could sell or keep your home and move to a country that has a lower cost of living, even just temporarily to help you save money for a few months or a few years. That was just 7 ways that you can change just one of your expenses. So if you are willing to get creative and put a little intellectual effort into thinking through your options, you can find a workable plan for yourself. It maybe won't look the way that you thought it would, but there is a path forward. And the same is true for increasing your income. There are so many streams of income available that with some creativity and some effort, you can find a way to create more income for yourself. And you can do this even if you're short on time, or you don't have a lot of energy, or you don't feel like you have a lot of ideas. Where there's a will, there is a way. So get clear on the future that you want to create for yourself, and then really put your brain to work to see what you can come up with. All right, here's another reason why you're not trapped and it is not too late for you. People underestimate the impact of small, consistent effort. Now, you may decide to radically change your lifestyle in order to achieve your financial goals, but you also may not have to do that. We tend to underestimate what we can accomplish over a long period of time if we just do something simple but consistently. It's that classic story of the tortoise and the hare. Persistence and stamina always beat speed. I say this all the time, wealth is built through the small daily decisions that we make with our money. Small actions consistently taken compound over time. The next reason why it's not too late for you is that success builds momentum. You may feel really far away from your goals right now, but once you start taking action, you will see this positive snowball action that starts to happen. If you learned anything in high school physics, you ever hear that line that an object in motion stays in motion? Well, as soon as you start to see success, you will feel excited and you will continue to implement the behaviors that created that success. This has you continue to reach milestones and actually start to pick up speed. And the more you do that, the more motivating it is. Getting started is actually the hardest part, but once you do, it becomes a lot easier to maintain and actually build momentum. Finally, if you feel like you're behind on your retirement savings, a really comforting thought is to realize that you do not withdraw all of your retirement money the day that you retire. A lot of the women who come to us are worried that they're behind on their retirement savings and that they may never reach a point where financially they can stop working. While careful planning is needed, people often don't realize that you do not take all of the money that you need for retirement out of your investments on the day you retire. You slowly spend down that money to pay for your life, and the majority of it actually stays invested and continues to compound. Your money has more time to grow than you think, but the sooner that you get started, the less you will need to save. So you do want to act with some urgency. No matter how old you are, no matter how tough your financial situation may seem, it is not too late or too far gone for you to turn things around. I have worked with women who had thousands of dollars in credit card debt. I think the most I've ever worked with is someone who had over $400,000 of credit card debt, and she turned her situation around. You may feel right now like there's no path forward, but I promise you there is. And if you want help with it, then I invite you to learn about our program, The $1 Million Year. In it, we give you our tried and true systems for taking control of your finances and building wealth. You can learn more by clicking in the link down in the description below this video. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. For more videos on how to save, invest, and make the most of your money, subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss anything.